At Newberry Motors, you're just down the road from high prices. Newberry Motors on M123 in Newberry is the region's premier GM dealership. Cars, trucks, SUVs, Newberry Motors has the perfect vehicle for you at the perfect price. Newberry Motors proudly supports youth in our communities and sends good luck to the area athletic teams this year. Remember, if it doesn't say Newberry Motors on the back, you pay too much up front. To see their vehicle lineup, visit NewberryMotors.com. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here inside the J.L. DeCook Gymnasium in Newberry. It's Tuesday night volleyball on M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by your three-time award-winning local newspaper of the year. It's the Newberry News, a rivalry matchup early in the season as Engadine and Newberry go at it in the first of two matchups this season. Lady Indians here at home in this one. Engadine will host later in the year for Dig Pink. That'll be Thursday, October 9th. Great crowd on hand as we get you ready for a night full of excitement here in this one. Should be a great matchup between the Lady Indians of Newberry, won the JV contest in straight sets, and the Engadine Lady Eagles. We will step aside. It is the Newberry Motors pregame show. Join us, get comfortable, and enjoy your evening as we bring you high school girls volleyball with M123 FM, the U.P Sports Network.
Have you been inside the Gibson Family Health Clinic this summer?
Right from the front door as you enter, it's a big expanded entrance, easy to find registration. Many seats in our waiting area, but you'll see a nice fireplace there, a beverage station, and really quickly taken back into one of our 18 exam rooms to be seen by primary care provider.
That's Helen Newberry Joy CEO Helen Johnson, who says the updates streamline the healthcare process.
You're going to get great care close to home, in and out, ease of access, park closer to the door than you have been previously. You're going to be able to navigate the space really easily, more intuitive, I guess, and you just kind of naturally flow through the space.
And that's just the beginning of the updates and renovations.
We will continue to be making multi-million-dollar investments in that facility so that this hospital and the healthcare we're providing is sustainable into the future.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center.
We're just really doing a lot of nice upgrades in there to make sure we're providing the latest and greatest to our community.
Your health, our
High-speed fiber internet is here. Say hello to Highline Internet. With lightning-fast speeds and reliable service, Highline keeps you connected to what matters most. Whether it's streaming TV, gaming, or working from home. No contracts or hidden fees here. Our blazing fast internet gives you the ultimate experience with no more buffering or lag. Plus, our friendly local support team is always here to help. Upgrade your internet today with Highline Internet and experience the difference. Visit highlinefast.com to get started.
Back here in Newberry, getting you ready for tonight's girls varsity contest. It's an E.U.P matchup as the Newberry Lady Indians play host to the Engadine Lady Eagles. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. Steve Stifler going to join us in a little bit. He will produce us on site for this rivalry matchup. National Anthem just concluded, about to get our starting lineups here in this one. I think we're waiting for Mr. Ken DePew to make his way down. Oh, excuse me, man. A little dusty up here in the old balcony. Engadine getting introduced, the Lady Eagles.
Number 4, number 5 is number 6, Callie Roberts. Number 7, Lauren. Number 8, Ava Alba. Number 9, Peyton Schubert. Number 10, Jalen Miller. Number 11, Janet.
We got them all on there.
Number 13, Addison Miller.
Getting you ready to go here. Engadine gets introduced.
Lady Indians.
Lady Indians of Newberry. The rowdy crowd on hand, pajama day. Sydney Duflo up first. Ari Cornell. Delaney Bliss. Maddie Krupla. Leah Taylor. Natalie Whalen. Riley Burton. Becca Raholly wearing 9. Deslack is number 10. Allison Wallace wearing 11. 13, Adrian Fawcett, and Libero 21 is Olivia Burke. Lady Indians coached by Kayla Welker. Aubrey Simmons leading the Lady Eagles, and we are just about ready for showtime. A new look volleyball floor at the JL the Cook Gymnasium. We're finally centered. Home opener for the Lady Indians. We saw Engadine in our broadcast game last week. Tough matchup with Rudyard. Engadine will be in the green and the white and gold trim. Newberry in the black with the orange numbers. Lady Indians right to left. Engadine left to right here. Honda Depew on the floor. Tony Immel up in the tower. On Tuesday night volleyball with M123 FM and the Newberry News. And of course, you can read all about it each and every week in your award-winning Newberry News. Lady Indians going to start up front. They have the size advantage in this matchup. They'll go Whalen, Raholly, Duflo. Back line of Burke, Deslack, and Burton. And it'll be Janet Sistrunk to serve it away for the Lady Eagles. And we are underway in this opening set. Best of 5, first to 25. And Engadine gets the first point of the night. Sistrunk was the Lady Eagles' top player in that matchup with Rudyard last week. Engadine had a tough time hanging most of the night, but they were at their best when Sistrunk was on the service line. This one's set up here, long in front. Raholly comes up and into the net. Violation on the Lady Eagles. That'll be against Claire Christensen. So both teams starting a freshman here tonight. We're tied at 1 in the early going of this contest with Raholly to serve. Sends it in. Newberry's girls had a ton of players try out for the JV and the varsity. The number strong again. Whalen too hard on the back line and out of play. Engadine has opened up here up front with Haley Schubert. They also have Lauren Hotzenjager. Number 6, Callie Robinson. Back line of Christensen, Sistrunk, and Kate Kovar. And Engadine's got the early advantage here. Lady Eagles on top 3-1. Christensen will serve for Engadine. This one sent across by the Lady Eagles. Played in here. Set up for Whalen. That one kind of mishit. Lady Eagles scramble, get it back across. And sent to the back corner where Kovar sets up the return. Both teams getting free shots here. Set up for Burton. Big spike and it's in. Lady Indians get the point there. They're back within 1. Lady Eagles on top 3-2. Just underway here at the JL the Cook Gymnasium. That one set right at Sistrunk, middle of the first row. Newberry going middle up, cross court. And it's going to be just out of bounds below us in the balcony here. Engadine's going to make the first sub of the matchup on top 4-2. They'll set up the serve for Casey Hopper, one of their seniors. Hopper sends it away. Back corner, Raholly lays out for it near the line. Tough play there, and an ace for the Lady Eagles, who've come out strong here early in this one. They lead it 5-2. Sent away again. That time it's short. Duflo had to race back. Newberry gets caught side to side. No return. Lady Eagles in control. They are on top 6-2 in the opening set. Big confidence boost. This is an Engadine team that has had a couple of rough years, but started strong. They battled tough in early season tournament play. That one tipped over. Newberry played at Cedarville last week on Tuesday night. Newberry and Engadine have loaded up the early portion of their seasons with tournament play on the weekends. This one sent across here, set there for Holcomb. Engadine has not been afraid either early on to use everybody. Duflo into the net there. Lady Eagles 7, Lady Indians 3, just underway in the opening set. Sent here, line, drive, serve. Taylor misplayed it. It's an ace for the Lady Eagles. Here we go, sent away. Burt from the back line through Duflo. Now to Taylor. Big bullet. Aaliyah Taylor. And Newberry back within 4 here. And now Burton gets to serve it up. Riley, line drive, bullet. Big return. Lady Indians get tangled up. Set for Fawcett. Adrian has the Lady Eagles on their heels. Sent over by Hopper. Newberry will settle underneath. Give and go. Taylor. Duflo Taylor. Long return for the Lady Eagles. Now Rahali into the net. Played back over, but no good. Engadine has weathered the storm and started strong. 9-4, and they're already going. Another player. They've checked in Holcomb. This will be Livermore. Their libero's out now. Number 1, Callie Santama. All hands on deck for the Lady Eagles, and it's worked so far. They lead it 9-4. And a miss hit. Gives Newberry the point and the service back. Deslack to the line. Send across here. Santama gets under. Nice dig. Christensen has to lay out. They make the play. Nice by Rahali. Wins at the net. Freshman warfare there. Lady Indians chipping away. 9-6. This one set just over the net. Engadine was playing back. Taylor, whistle, and a line violation crossing the middle. Newberry back within 2. I can hear Coach Aubrey Simmons and JV Coach Oyuna Gabbard both below me here in the jail, the Cook Gymnasium, telling her girls just to settle down. That one is up. Then out of play. We'll get another ball. That one ended up over in the weight room after a tough start. Newberry's cut into it here. Holcomb sends it over. Deslack's got a scramble. Newberry's going to have to play it from deep. Bliss high above. And the whistle. Both teams struggling at the net. A lift gives Newberry the point. And it's now 10-8. Lady Eagles have led it the whole way so far here in this opening set. And this is going to be Burt. Jump serve. Nice start by Santama the other way. Lady Eagles play it across. Bullet too deep. I think Engadine was fired up and ready for this one. They are trying to make the statement. Message is getting heard loud and clear. That one though into the net. Engadine with room for error. 11-9. Lady Eagles lead in the first. Across here. Lady Eagles set up the return. Nice play there. Oh, a little miscommunication, but Engadine finds a way. Newberry, though, right place, right time. Lady Indians get their feet under them. They're back within a point. Looking to serve for the tie here. 11-10. Raholly. Great assist from Engadine brings it back across. Raholly to Duflo. They want Burton. Couldn't quite get underneath it, just had to bump it over. Now a runner. Duflo sets it. Burton again, nice and easy. Over the top for Riley Burton. And Engadine is rallied, or Newberry is rallied to tie it up 11-11. Timeout here in the first set. It's M123 FM, the E.U.P. Sports Network.
Louisiana Pacific Corporation in Newberry is proud to support the communities we call home and the athletes who inspire us. As Michigan's only manufacturer of LP SmartSide siding and trim, we know the value of teamwork, dedication, and doing the job right. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, we're cheering for every local team, on the field, in the gym, and on the court. Louisiana Pacific Corporation in Newberry, now wishing all our area athletes the very best this season.
Back here in Engadine, out of the timeout. Lady Eagles trying to regroup. They started strong, but on that ace, Newberry now has their first lead of the night, 12-11 in the first. Engadine led by as much as 4 early on. Apologize, coming out of commercial. Tony Immel sent me on an adventure to look for that lost ball. Engadine sends it across here. Aubrey Simmons in her timeout as Burton sends a screamer across. Coach Simmons telling her Lady Eagles to be loud and communicate. No reason to hesitate. They have played well here, but Newberry's got the momentum in the 13-11 lead. First set, best of 5. Been a pretty good matchup so far, but Newberry has taken over. That one just out of bounds. Lady Eagles started strong. Newberry took control. Engadine wants to swing things back in their favor. Christensen to serve, sends it across. Bullet to the back line. Had Burke on her heels. Burton, no. Almost had another winner at the net. Lady Eagles keep it alive in a scramble. Now Whalen, back corner's open, and she finds it. Natalie Whalen with a little kiss there. But it's 14-12 Newberry, first set. Send across. On the serve, Engadine will set the return. Christensen off the tip of the net. Fawcett throws out a fist. Whalen throws out a fist. And Newberry turns it into a point. Lady Indians 15, Lady Eagles 12. Now Duflo with a bullet. Engadine has been on their heels a little bit. Those hard shots to the back line really tying up the Lady Eagles. Sent across there. Bullet, cross court, winner. Oh my, Lady Indians are on fire. 16-12. And Duflo will do the serving honors now. Absolute rocket. Lady Indians with an ace. They have upped the velocity here in this one. Largest lead of the night for Newberry. 17-12. With the Engadine led much of the early portion of this opening set. Another bullet right at Christensen. They're attacking the freshman. Oh, Whalen. She finds another hole. Seeing the floor great as Natalie Whalen. It was Newberry. I said Engadine was weathering a storm early. Newberry weathered the big storm. In control now. Reverse set. Fawcett plays it over. Miscommunication. Engadine again just has to send one across. Newberry with the miscue. Burton barely stays alive. And then Christensen hammers one too deep on the back line. And Newberry has rattled off 11 of the last 12 in this contest. It's now 19-12 in the first. Oh, Newberry crowd doesn't like the call. Too deep on the serve. So Engadine stops the momentum from now, but serves it right into the net and sends it right back into Newberry's favor, 20-13. And Whalen, who's done a great job at the net, now heads to the back line. Comes to the back corner, sliding, and it's an ace for Natalie Whalen. 21-13. Newberry gonna, or no, Engadine gonna sub. Timeout, maybe? Yep, timeout. Lady Eagles, Newberry's taking control. It's 21-13 as we head for a break.
When it's time to head to the great outdoors, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has you covered. As your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer, they're your one-stop shop from the water to the snow trails. Whether it's sales, service, rentals, or accessories, they've got everything you need to make your next trip unforgettable. Visit Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com. The Fish and Hunt Shop, where your next great adventure begins.
All right, back here at the Jail, the Cook Gymnasium. Steve Stifler is in the house, which means the camera's about to get a lot more steady. Engadine led this thing for most of this first set, but a big Newberry run has them on top, 21-13, Whalen on the serve. Great start for the Lady Eagles. And then Newberry flipped the switch. It was a tie game at 11 when Engadine took their first timeout. This one across. The Twin Towers, Burton and Taylor at the net. 22-13. Engadine led 11-9 at one point. 13 of the last 15 to the Lady Indians. Whalen across. Eagle players ducking out of each other's way. Earlier they were running into each other. Now nobody's on the attack. Mad scramble. That's going to fall short. And Newberry's just put a death grip on this one. Sent across. Duflo. Or Christensen, rather. Whalen helped turn the tide. Her, Burton, and Taylor. And I tell you what, Riley Burton is having one heck of a night to start tonight. And it's set point here in the first. 24-13. Whalen looking to put the first set away here. Christensen. That one drifts far. Duflo. Taylor. Long return here. That one might go wide. Full teams at the net. Burton, why not be the one to put it away? Engadine's still alive, though. They sneak Christensen up. Lady Indians ready for it. Burton, too deep. Engadine still alive. 24-14. Newberry in the first. Serve here from deep. And I don't know what happened there. Just caught off guard. An ace for the Lady Eagles. They are fighting for survival here in the first. Bullet, same spot. Taylor into the net. If Newberry thought this was going to be easy, Engadine has had other ideas. They are making life difficult on the Lady Indians here in the first set. Bullet, and that'll do it. So a service error sets up Newberry. They win the opening set 25-16. We will step aside. It's M123 FM, the E.U.P Sports Network.
Have you been inside the Gibson Family Health Clinic this summer?
Right from the front door as you enter, it's a big expanded entrance, easy to find registration. Many seats in our waiting area, but you'll see a nice fireplace there, a beverage station, and really quickly taken back into one of our 18 exam rooms to be seen by primary care provider.
That's Helen Newberry Joy CEO Helen Johnson, who says the updates streamline the healthcare process.
You're going to get great care close to home, in and out, ease of access, park closer to the door than you have been previously. You're going to be able to navigate the space really easily, more intuitive, I guess, and you just kind of naturally flow through the space.
And that's just the beginning of the updates and renovations.
We will continue to be making multi-million-dollar investments in that facility so that this hospital and the healthcare we're providing is sustainable into the future.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center.
We're just really doing a lot of nice upgrades in there to make sure we're providing the latest and greatest to our community.
Your health.
Seeing is believing at Black Bear Eye Care in Newberry. Dr. Derek Dake is your friendly professional neighborhood eye doctor. He'll treat you and your family with the quality care you deserve. From eye exams to glasses and contacts, Black Bear Eye Care is your local hometown eye care center. Don't battle blurry vision with Dr. Derek Dake at Black Bear Eye Care. Located inside Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, contact Black Bear Eye Care today at 906-291-2015. Back here in Newberry, Lady Indians lead at 1-0 in the varsity contest. The JVs from Newberry with a sweep tonight. So all orange and black early in this rivalry matchup, homecoming week. For Newberry, they will have a pair of home games tonight, and then they get Brimley in here on Thursday. Come out and cheer the ladies on. Newberry going to go Duflo, Whalen, and Burton up front. Rahali to serve. Burke and Deslak in the back end. Christensen, Hassenjager, Sistrunk, Kovar, Catley Robinson, and Ava Outwater. And now they make a change and Santama will come in. Second set underway. The freshman Rahali fires it off. Newberry on top, 1-0. Burton picking up right where she left off. My goodness. Riley Burton has been the difference maker. Newberry turned things around, a really strong second half of that first set. A lot of it was behind Burton up at the net. Oh my. 2-0 in the second. Dropped it right in between the middle and back line of the Lady Eagles. Set up here and into the net. Rahali grits her teeth. Knew she just mishit that one. And it's Sistrunk who got Engadine off to a great start to open the match. Up. Fired away. Whoa, line drive. Nice layout by Deslak. Engadine can't get it across. Now they do. Newberry on a dive by Duflo keeps it alive. Engadine will set middle and nobody there. But it's 3-1 Lady Indians early. A lot of points for Newberry coming off the Engadine half of the floor. Kovar under this one. Christensen and into the net. Lady Eagles look a little flat after that strong start. 4-1 Newberry. Already on top 1-0 in this best of 5 varsity contest. Duflo, a rocket off the light. Sistrunk and Engadine cannot catch a break right now. This one rocketed across. It's another ace. 6-1 Newberry. Duflo to serve it up. Some good young talent in this Newberry volleyball program. Engadine also continuing to get better. What a serve. That thing was just twisting down the line. Ace for Duflo. And a 7-1 start in the second to the Lady Indians. Bullet here. High and wide. Honda DePew had to go on the move. Coach Simmons trying to fire him up. Maddie Krupla going to come in. Shields up for Rahali. Krupla will help play that back line. And that one just wide. So Newberry gets Engadine one, and it's 8-2 Lady Indians in the second. Serve here from Christensen. Another service error. Engadine's given almost probably half of their serves tonight back the other way. That one sent across. Wow. Engadine trying to yell at each other. I don't think they are quite on the same page here. And Newberry, like they smell blood in the water. And full on attack mode, and the Lady Indians lead at 10-2. That one set up. Whalen lays out and clears it across. That one too deep on the back line. 11-2 now for the Lady Indians, and a timeout for Engadine. 11-2 Newberry in the second. It's M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
At Newberry Motors, you're just down the road from high prices. Newberry Motors on M123 in Newberry is the region's premier GM dealership. Cars, trucks, SUVs, Newberry Motors has the perfect vehicle for you at the perfect price. Newberry Motors proudly supports youth in our communities and sends good luck to the area athletic teams this year. Remember, if it doesn't say Newberry Motors on the back, you pay too much up front. To see their vehicle lineup, visit NewberryMotors.com.
All right, back inside the jail, the Cook Gymnasium. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. Steve Stifler making things look good for us tonight. What a quick and massive turnaround for Newberry. At this point in the first set, Engadine was in total control. They played one of their best sets in multiple seasons in the first, and were awesome at the start. But Newberry has said playtime is over. And after tying up the first set at 11, between the last two sets, 26 of the last 30 points in this match have gone to the Lady Indians. And as soon as I say that, Engadine comes up with one, 12-3. Lady Eagles trailing, and now Hopper serving. That's another one. That's at least 3 straight serves for the Lady Eagles into the net. Newberry will turn to Burton, who's been the best player on the floor tonight. And she's got it. Oh, Christensen kept it alive. And then she's put right into the netting again. 14-3. Burton to serve again for Newberry. Ace. That thing just took a nosedive. Big break there on the serve. 2 in a row for Burton and a 15-3 Newberry advantage. I almost had that one. Another ace for Burton. We already got one ball up here somewhere. Good luck. It's like a maze of random objects up here in the balcony. Holcomb back line for Burton. Duflo curls around. Taylor mistimed it, had to just set it up. Newberry's going to get this one. Raholly, block at the net. Taylor keeps it alive. Duflo. Raholly on the play. Free ball for Newberry. Taylor. And Newberry, hey, even if you're, sometimes when you're rolling like this, you feel like you can do no wrong. That one completely mishit, but finds a way over for Newberry. And the volleyball karma comes back there as Newberry serves one right into the net. 17-4. Robinson, back line for the Lady Eagles. So we're still serving kind of from the old volleyball court. Engadine puts up back-to-back points now. They've got to battle back like Newberry did in the first set. Bullet. Jim Deslack, look out. That one out of play. This is the run for the Lady Eagles. Ace, 4 in a row. A little spark here from Robinson. (17-7). Engadine was left for dead kind of earlier here in the second set, but have battled back. Strong start to the first, strong comeback here in the second. They're showing flashes. They have put some plays together. Newberry crowd trying to get the Lady Indians into it as Deslack serves it across. Christensen kind of cut in front of Sistrunk. (19-7). Newberry. Too far. Nothing you can do there. Kind of caught. 20-7. Deslack has put Newberry back in control. And I jinxed her. Cornell going to come in. She'll wait. Who's she going to come get? It's Deslack. Lady Indians with 12 on their varsity roster. Coached by Kayla Welker. Amy and Abby Edwards have been running the JVs, who are perfect on the season for Newberry. And now Burt gets it back at 21-8. Ace. Hopper comes over the top of Santamon. Jump serve here. Ping pong back and forth. That one drops in for Engadine. They're not going to go away quietly. Tony Kitzman told me it would not be warm in here today. Heat rises. It's about 2,000 degrees here in the balcony on a beautiful September night. And it's looking really good for Newberry as they are closing in 23-9 here in the second. They took the first set. is into it. Holly, the freshman. Another ace. Handcuff, Hassenjaker. Tough play there. Set point for the Lady Indians. And the drama will build a little bit longer. Sistrom trying to keep the Lady Eagles alive here in the second. Holly lays out. Burton, long return, miss hit, and there it is by a score of 25-10. Newberry on top 2-0. It's M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Andrew Briggs, and I'm on the Research Vessel Channel Cat on Lake St. Clair, and this is Fishback's lake sturgeon. Lake sturgeon are generally not confused with other species we have in Michigan. They can reach quite large lengths. Females can get over 7 feet long or 250 pounds, and they're also our only sturgeon species we have in Michigan. Their mouths are on the bottom of their snout, and they have barbels and sensory cords to help them detect prey on the bottom. Their prey consists of aquatic insects, snails, mussels, sometimes small fish. Their mouths will also protrusible. It'll come out from below and can suck things off the bottom, kind of like a vacuum cleaner. Their bodies are long and torpedo shaped. They have 5 rows of scoots, 1 on top, 2 along the sides on each side. These scoots typically wear down over time. This one still has some pretty sharp scoots on it. Generally they'll live in deep waters, but do migrate into shallower rivers and streams to spawn. Females can reach old ages. They can reach ages of over 100 years old. Males typically top out around 75 years old. This fish is ready to be released, and if you're interested in learning more about identifying fish in Michigan, go to michigan.gov/fishid.
But not the court. Back here in Newberry, J.L. the Cook Gymnasium, Tuesday night volleyball. Brought to you by our fine team of sponsors, including Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Newberry Motors, Lewis County Veteran Services Office, E.U.P here in Newberry, Highline Internet, Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis, Black Bear Eye Care, and of course, your award-winning newspaper of the year, the Newberry News. Tomorrow, the latest edition out. Newberry up 2-0, looking to finish off a sweep of the evening. JVs for Newberry took the victory. First of 2 meetings on the season between these rivals. They'll meet in Engadine Thursday, October 9th for Dig Pink. Biggest volleyball night of the year. All smiles from the orange and black as they get ready, Sistrunk to serve for Engadine to start the third set. Newberry's net game and Engadine's struggles on the serve have told the story so far. Net violation there. Christensen plays this over. Duflo for Taylor. Her and Burton have been so crucial up front for Newberry. Another ace. Sistrom threw a fist at it. Couldn't slow it down. choking over here. Little galloping serve, another ace. Our Pickleman's Total One Stop and Newberry Subway Player of the Game coming up post game. This young lady right here is leading that race. Riley Burton with a game to remember. Dominating up front, rockets on the service line. 4-1 Newberry. 3 straight aces from Riley Burton. And make it 4 in a row. My, oh my. Burton is on fire. Back line, header. Mad scramble. Just gets over. Lady Luck shining on the Lady Eagles. Change here as Wallace will come in. 5-2 Newberry in the third, up 2 sets to none. Set here for Raholly, blocked up front. Nice job, Hassenjager and Schubert there. Christensen gets another crack at it here. Another one into the net. The Newberry fans just chanting goal like it's a soccer ball. Beslak back in and on the serve. Fawcett comes out. That one might have been wide, but Engadine will play it and they'll miss hit it. And Newberry's rebuilt that early lead, 7-3. That one high towards the back corner. Oh, Engadine, a no-looker. Point there. Ace coming for the Lady Eagles. Burt almost took out Coach Welker. Seesaw battle early in this one. Man. Service line has been a curse more than an advantage for Engadine tonight. Burt to serve with Newberry on top 8-5. Run and a jump. Newberry just attacking that giant hole in the middle of the formation. Running play there by Whalen. Engadine's strategy is to yell at each other to go get it. They in fact did go get it, but in to Christensen. 9-5 Newberry. The run up, the jump, the serve. Holcomb plays it over Raholly. Duflo, Whalen. Double clutched. Oh. Back line and out of bounds. Too deep. Set up here in front, another point. Here come the Lady Eagles, down by 2. Fighting back here in the third set. This one sent up. Across, down. Newberry stops the Engadine run. They're on top 10-7, and Burton back on the floor. Comes in for Wallace. Good minutes from her. Raw Holly. Christensen will go to Sistrunk, who plays it over. Off the fingertips and down for a Newberry point. That one too deep. Eight. Engadine battling tough. Good fight from the Lady Eagles. That one up and sent across. Too far though. On the return. That's up Duflo. Newberry in a 12-8 lead. Up 2-0. Rocket. Holcomb got crossed up. Newberry's putting that thing right at a spot where it's tough for Engadine to go from underhand to kind of overhand. Kind of handcuffing them a little bit. Good placement. Serve, Duflo. Santaba in the middle played it. And Natalie Whalen says, no, not in my house. Spikes it down with authority. Newberry has made it 14-8. Ducks and out, too far. Engadine back within 5. They'll have Holcomb serve here. Burt. Newberry rotates around on the serve. Shakes up the alignment. They're playing mind games too with Engadine. Deslack plays one over. Christensen to Sistrunk. Duflo lays out. Burton plays it across. Newberry behind Riley Burton one more time. Great return. Taylor in for Burt. Fawcett's coming for Deslack. Whalen will serve it up. Newberry in control. And an ace. Great crowd on hand for this rivalry matchup. 16-9 Newberry. Krupla coming for Holly. Sistrunk to the middle and Hassenjager. Straight across Whalen. Duflo. Fawcett. Engadine back through Sistrunk. Whoa, look out. Into the Newberry bench. Again, the Lady Indians at home. Thursday against Brimley. Come cheer them on. 5:45 for the JV. Varsity right around 7. Another E.U.P conference matchup. Whalen's rattled off a few in a row. Newberry's got Engadine doubled up here in the third, 18-9. That one, a rocket. Cleared across. Taylor, nobody there. Whistle, timeout. We'll take a break. I'm 123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
Attention veterans and their families. The Luce County Veterans Services Office is here to support you with a wide range of services, We assist with VA healthcare eligibility, compensation claims, counseling services, benefit coverage, state and county emergency relief funds, and more. Contact your Luce County Veterans Services Officer, Rick Menard, at 906-293-4890. The Luce County Veterans Services Office, proudly supporting our community's veterans.
All right, out of the timeout, Whalen continues to serve. Newberry on top 19-9. Across, and Burton couldn't quite get there. Engadine gets the serve back for Sistrom. Walk up here, Janet will send it across. Group one, nice job back line, Taylor. Now Duflo, quick play across. I think Engadine was surprised it got back over. Hesitated briefly, and Newberry takes advantage. Burton again. Oh, set to the back, and Burke on the line, yes. Engadine just trying to get better every step of the way. Much improved this season. They have put up a fight. Started great in the first set. That one too deep and out of bounds. 21-11. Engadine, who scored the first few points of this matchup, led most of the first set. And even in a big deficit in the second, battled back and cut it to a couple of points. Newberry's had the big runs though. Christensen, Hassenjager. Schubert plays it over. Rahali, ouch. She's okay. Newberry keeps it alive. Fawcett. Robinson. What do we got here? Out of bounds. Past the snow stick. Meslak back in on her rotation. Ashley will serve with Newberry on top 22-11. Oh my. Just barely over. Taylor plays it back. Newberry resets for Rahali. Tovar through Schubert. Duflo, reverse set, runner. Taylor didn't get all of it. Sistrom starts him back. We'll try it again. Blocked at the net that time. Good defense by the Lady Eagles. Now, Hopper will serve. That one sent across. Duflo wants Taylor. Sistrom lays out for it. Hassenjager boots it. Field goal is good. Newberry 23-12. Burt, ace. Right down the sideline. Set point in the third. Match point for the night for the Lady Indians. Trying to cap off a sweep over the Engadine Lady Eagles. From the corner, Burt, back line. Hassenjager just sends it across. Duflo, Whalen, great block. We're still alive. Hassenjager tipped over. Cornell lays out. Holcomb, no. Whalen calls it over. And Newberry wins it. 25-12 in the third. And 3-0. In this varsity contest, we'll take a quick break, come back and wrap things up. 7123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
Louisiana Pacific Corporation in Newberry is proud to support the communities we call home and the athletes who inspire us. As Michigan's only manufacturer of LP Smart Side siding and trim, we know the value of teamwork, dedication, and doing the job right. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, we're cheering for every local team, and on the field, in the gym, and on the court. Louisiana Pacific Corporation in Newberry, now wishing all our area athletes the very best this season.
Back here at the jail, the Cook Gymnasium, the Newberry faithful celebrating a win in front of a big crowd for the Lady Indians. Sweep the JVs 2-0. Sweep the Varsity 3-0. These two teams will do it again in early October as part of Dig Pink. Your Pickleman's Total One Stop in Newberry Subway. Players of the game tonight, Riley Burton from the back line to the front of the net. Absolutely awesome for Newberry tonight. And she is our Newberry player of the game for the Lady Indians, leading the way tonight. For Engadine, I'm going to go with the freshman Claire Christensen. Held her own. Has been called up full time here early in the season for the Lady Eagles. And helped part of that early strong start. Newberry got out of the gate slow, but came rolling back to win it 3-0. Tuesday night volleyball, M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network. You can read about it in next week's edition of the Newberry News. Tonight's coverage brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital, Newberry Motors, Lewis County Veteran Services Office, Louisiana Pacific, Highline Internet, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis, Black Bear Eye Care, and your award-winning Newberry News. For Steve Stifler, I'm Dan Hardbrook. Have a great night. Newberry wins on Tuesday night volleyball.